Did you know that more than 5% of the world's population are classified as Indigenous people? That's about 370 million Indigenous people from more than 5,000 ethnic groups in over 90 countries worldwide. Today, the traditional lives of these communities are threatened by land development projects encroaching on their lands. That's why it's important to understand a company's role in making sure that Indigenous people are treated fairly and according to the law. That's where FPIC comes in. It stands for Free, Prior and Informed Consent. It allows the local community to give or withhold consent to a project that may affect them or their territories. FPIC makes sure that there is a process in place for the community to consent. FPIC is a central requirement in the RSPO principles and criteria and is recognised by the United Nations. Here's what you need to know about FPIC. When a project is in the pre-approval stage, the community of Indigenous people gather together to make decisions about who amongst them will represent the community in negotiations with the company. Before coming to the negotiating table, the company carries out impact assessments and gathers information about how the project will impact the community, their land, and their resources. Then, negotiations begin. The company and the community representatives, including any relevant third parties, meet and negotiate the terms of the project. It's important to recognise that this is a legally mandated process and is designed to ensure that the Indigenous people have a say in what happens to them and their resources. This means that the company has to provide documentation to prove that the project will benefit the community and minimise potential negative impacts. It's the company's responsibility to make sure that the community knows their rights and understands them. FPIC doesn't end when the agreement is reached. It's also the responsibility of the company to make sure that the promises are fulfilled and that the company has the agreed upon access and use of their natural resources, as well as a complaint and grievance mechanism. After they have given their consent, they can still withdraw it at any stage if the terms of the agreement aren't being upheld. It's about honouring and respecting the rights and traditions of the local communities. Besides being the law, it's also the right thing to do. To learn more about FPIC and how it protects the rights of Indigenous people around the world, check out the rest of the FPIC courses in the RSPO Sustainability College.